I'm a grad student here. I'm a second year grad student, going for a Master's of Landscape Architecture, and so we're part of the inaugural Landscape Architecture Master's course, which is really fun. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think green spaces really bring the whole community together. Also, speak from experience. My friend lives in LA, and so I was like, okay, I gotta like see LA. So I was like just wandering around on foot. I ended up like really bad. It's like totally urban sprawl. Nothing was connected, and I feel like the area was the direct result of like not connected. Like there's a major like imagine if the Garden State Parkway ran through your town, and it was like pretty much that's what divides LA. Yeah, I think that probably contributed to some of the crime that was going on, but yeah. Just a community garden or, at least some street plumbing. There was really like nothing. People just took over the whole sidewalk and made that like territory their own. It's kind of more of a territorial aspect to it, like, oh, this belongs to this shop owner, this belongs to this homeless person, this belongs to, this street vendor or something like that, and there was no sense of a shared space. I mean, other than the road, which is kind of dangerous. Definitely making an area where people can congregate, be together. The only place I saw that was like that was in front of City Hall, and that's where all the occupied towns were. Um, well, I've been taught in high school about this.
Oh, okay. So, like sustainability, kind of like all that kind of stuff.
All that.
Okay.
Do you think it's important to have that society?
100%. Yes.
Can you lie a little bit?
Um, it's about like talking about green spaces,
Yeah.
stuff like that. So like, you mean like the programs are like eco-friendly stuff?
Yeah.
I mean, like when I'm walking down the street, I guess if I see like a plastic bottle, I would just pick it up and then put it in the trash can.
Oh.
I don't know. For me, it's like an interaction with the earth, I guess. And since I'm living on it, why not treat it, kindly?
Right.
I can't answer that because that's very
Open-ended.
yeah, it's an
Yeah.
open-ended question. So you mean it would be better if if the green spaces were more like if they were made. No, I see no correlation between them.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's two different things.
Okay.
Okay. If you think about George Francis between like here and Rockwell, if it was like an arcade of trees, like if it was just lines of trees, and even if there was like a strip of grass parallel to the sidewalk, would you be more comfortable walking down the
Yeah,
street?
that is true. Because I've been talking with other people,
Yeah.
and then they said they think it's very dangerous. 'Cause they think they might get like I don't know, like just assaulted or raped or something. I think it's because like the environment too. I mean,
Yeah.
such that like we don't experience walking there in the first place. We just if we think it's like very like dirty and stuff,
No.
then no one wants to. I mean, since we're talking about like green spaces and all, like I see this change in the trees. I don't know if it's gonna make sense, but like I'm like talking like a crazy person. But like I do see a change in like I guess even in the how we say like the carbon emissions and all,
Yeah.
and like how that's making that into like global warming and stuff like that. I think that's true. I mean, I do see a big difference. I mean, it would be better if like just people were to be a bit more caring, I guess.
Oh, it's
Now
recording
it
now.
is,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, like I come up with these questions. I really have no idea how to answer them. There are economic benefits, but for me, the most important benefits are the social benefits. They create a more cohesive community. I really do think that they have an effect on safety. I think it does help prevent crime. Although it's more of a social idea, it's more of a state of mind. Having more green spaces is conducive to that idea.
Right.
To
Absolutely, because there's a lot of research that we did in the 1970s when New York was going under a financial crisis. A lot of landlords were moving out of those places, leaving full neighborhoods and buildings completely abandoned. And when the landlords are abandoning these buildings, their people are still living there. So they had to kind of take control of their situation. Therefore, they took control of their neighborhood and they started building community gardens in the 70s. So if that was happening then, right now, like I think even just as like citizens of like the world, like we have a social responsibility to do things on a small scale, like recycle. Everyone can start by recycling. Everyone can recycle. Like just recycle. It's not a big deal. Like it's just even if you see something on the ground, just like the broken window theory, you see something on the ground, you pick it up, you throw it in the trash, you throw it in the proper recycling bin. People do want to care. They do care about their city. They do care about living in these spaces. But as for community gardens and green spaces, you can't just say, "Oh, I want to build a community garden here." You have to do research and get support, participation. The broken window theory is basically, you're walking down the street and you see a broken window, right? If someone sees a broken window, in their mind, it'll register that this place is not that great. People aren't taking care of it. There's someone actually did a study on the broken windows theory. He went and he fixed the window. That in turn, it created like a domino effect, right? So you fix the window, and then all of a sudden, people are throwing their trash out in the trash can, and then because of that, people are, not spraying graffiti all over the walls, and because of that, people are, cleaning up the leaves and doing everything that you're supposed to do in a community to keep it, keep it clean. There's less crime in those areas. Like there's less deterioration. There's less, negative activity going on. So basically, the broken window theory is like based off like a domino effect. You fix something, and then little by little, people will begin to like participate in just like taking care of things. It's like an implicit thing, like, oh, there's a bottle on the ground, I should pick it up and throw it in the trash. Like that. Surveying Jersey City is really tough, but I really enjoy doing it because it's part of our major. This project has like taught me like to actually understand rejection. Know your audience. Know your audience. A lot of times, the agenda that other people have is like so different from ours. Like we would love to make a community garden in a specific place, but maybe those people aren't looking to build community gardens right now. Maybe those people are looking to build better schools or not like or focus on education in that part of the town.
This is not as simple as it would seem initially. There are a lot of considerations to take when it comes to green spaces or even like starting up a new garden. These things are all case sensitive, time sensitive. There are many different variables involved in this. It could actually inspire a movement at some point because this is important. And I didn't realize just how important and just how needed it is.
Right. I'm like so awesome. I can't even tell you. I woke up at 7 o'clock in the morning today. I woke up like at 7 o'clock in the morning today, and okay, no, that's like the science.